Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello! Last time I was a little bit down because I was I don't know, maybe I was playing someone else's role like Elizabeth. Well, anyways, today's Korean lesson. Today I asked you on my community section what you want to say to your idol on a video call. You know, these days you do a lot of video calls, right? So I decided to do two versions. One is casual version, the other one is more serious version that I prefer. So here I have my friend, Zarami. Hello!
안녕하세요. Hello.
안녕하세요. Did you happen to read some of the comments on the community section?
I read all of them actually.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
What do you think of the comments that K-pop fans left?
I think that K-pop fans had a lot of similar questions that they wanted, or things that they wanted to say to their idols.
Do you happen to have the experience of calling your idol or video chat with them?
As a matter of fact, this past Friday, I talked to Iso from the Mixstar fan call.
How did it go?
It went well. I was very nervous. It's actually the first time that I've ever done that. So I wasn't sure if she spoke English. So I took my very limited knowledge of Korean and built some sentences that I could say, hoping that that would be sufficient to fill 3 minutes. And then it turns out that she speaks English.
Oh, fortunately, she speaks English. So what was
Yes.
your conversation mostly about?
It was mostly about, so I asked her about her, she recently did a VR concert. She did 2 cover songs and then she did her single release. And so, I mean, it was like 20 minutes of stuff. And so it was fun. It was cute. I asked about if she was working on the next album, and she is currently working on a new album, which is awesome. And then our 3 minutes ran out. Well, at one point, well, I also mentioned at the beginning that this was my first time doing a fan call, so I was nervous. And she mentioned that she was too, because English was going to be something she would have to use, and she didn't feel very comfortable with it. And I told her she's doing well. And then I tried to say I'm learning Korean in Korean, except I did not exactly say that. But I got it close enough that she knew what I was trying to say.
Oh, so did you prepare any Korean phrases just in case she doesn't speak English?
Oh yeah, I did.
Like what?
팬미팅에 한 번도 참석해 본 적이 없어요.
팬미팅에 한
이번이
번도 참석해 본 적이 없어요.
이번이 처음이에요.
이번이 처음이에요.
초초해요.
초조해요. 오.
And then, 밥 먹었어요?
밥 먹었어요. Good one, good one.
아추하고 후추는 어떻게 지내나요?
뭐라고?
아추하고 후추는
아추 and 후추.
어떻게 her cats.
어떻게 지내요? How are your cats?
Yes.
Actually, those are good questions. You did good job.
Thank you.
I think a lot of fans are wondering like what they should say, or if that idol doesn't speak any English, then it's panicking time, right? It's like,
yes. There was a lot of that going on before the call, and then when she started speaking to me English, it's like
Of course. Yeah, language can do like so much more on video call. If it's like face to face, you can express so much with the body language and everything, or you can give like a letter to the idol or something. But video call has so much limits. So I for casual conversation, I got 6 sentences. So the first one is, like you said, I like every song on the new album. 이번 앨범, this album, 수록곡, including songs, 다, all, 좋아요, like. So 이번 앨범, 수록곡, 다 좋아요. You don't have to say 수록곡, but in a simpler way, you can also say 이번 앨범 다 좋아요.
Yeah, I like the whole album. I like all of the album.
이번 앨범 너무 좋아요. 이번 앨범 좋아요. And the second one is you are my bias. Does people actually say this?
I think so.
I heard this a
I
lot during Nine
yeah,
Pieces days.
I would imagine people do. I mean, people like all of my friends that I talk with about K-pop stuff. I mean, we always talk about who our biases in the group is, who's bias wrecking, like, and usually it's like we love everybody in the group, but this one particular person stands out in some way, so they happen to be. I mean, perfect example.
Yeah,
I
some
love all of Luna,
uh,
but Chu,
Chu,
Chu, yeah,
Chu, is your bias?
bias. Yes.
In Korean terms, I don't know when this started, but 최애 is a shortened version of 최고 애정, like the best. My heart is like my heart is like consumed by that person, you know, like so. 당신이 you are my 나의 최애예요. Can you say that after me? 당신이 나의 최애예요.
당신이 나의 최애예요.
Isn't it a little bit difficult for you because there are so many 예요?
Slightly, but if I practice and said it a few times, it would certainly be easier. 당신이 나의 최애예요.
Can you repeat 최애예요 5 times in a row?
최애예요, 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 최애예요.
Perfect. That's perfect. Yes. 당신이 나의 최애예요. Okay. If you want to be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
The third one of my favorite. Have you eaten? And we don't end that sentence that way. What did you have? We like to talk about food, right?
Yes.
So have you eaten? We learned that phrase 2 lessons ago. What is it?
밥 먹었어요?
밥 먹었어요. What did you have?
뭐 먹었어요?
Perfect. Gosh. Perfect. Perfect. 밥 먹었어요? 뭐 먹었어요? I like the casual tone, and I like to teach casual tone in my Korean lessons, but I don't know, I selected all those formal way of saying Korean phrases for idol video calls.
So, question. One of the things that somebody did ask about was using banmal when
반말.
talking to idols. 반말 when talking to idols, and generally speaking, no, yes.
This is my preference because 반말 literally means half word, and when you're comfortable with each other, or when you are older than the person you're speaking to, or when you know that person very well, you use 반말, right? And a lot of celebrities are not considered to be because my 후배s at school, they don't add 씨 or 세라 선배님. They just mention me as 류세라 because celebrities are just called by the name, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this one is just my preference. During my girl band era, I didn't really feel like I was respected or treated as a human being. So at least from my fans, because I don't have a lot of opportunities to hear 존댓말, which is the opposite of 반말,
Mm-hmm.
I think I prefer to hear 존댓말 version of Korean just for this particular episode. Rest of it, I taught you Korean lessons in 반말 most of the time because that's the normal way we talk. But I don't know, that's just me. It's just maybe other idols are different, but you know, they at least need to feel, you know, Poor things.
It's good to show respect, and it's one of those things, especially as foreigners. Since I imagine most people watching this are not Korean, um, it's good to know those kinds of things because, like for us, I don't know, English doesn't have that, so there's no. You are my bias is that's just a sentence. There's no politeness to it. There's no not politeness to it, right? There's
Yes, true.
it's just the content and how it's delivered, right? If being able to easily add, and it's not even going full on like hamnida level of politeness, right? It's
Yeah.
just the normal everyday politeness that you use.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. So that's that, and it's you just add yo.
Yes, correct.
That's really easy. Yeah.
This is not even the
People could just
highest
pretend they're
level
rappers.
of 존댓말. This is like in the middle, but you still show your respect. Next
Yeah.
page.
자,
네.
밥 먹었어요?
No. But anyways, let's keep going. Don't make me cry, idiot. Okay, next page. I mean, these are all from my preference, you know? Are you taking care of yourself? 건강 잘 챙기고 있나요? Are you taking care of your health? 건강, health, 잘 챙기고, taking good care, 있나요? ing. Who asks questions like this to an idol, man? Can you read the sentence?
건강 잘 챙기고 있나요?
I think. No. I think
Shall I try it again?
어?
다시?
That was good. 건강 잘 챙기고
Okay.
있나요? But I think nobody has ever asked me this question. So please keep asking this question to your idol. And the next sentence is what are you interested in these days? 요즘 these days 관심사 something that you're interested in 뭐예요? What is? Can you read the sentence?
요즘 관심사가 뭐예요?
Oh, so you're
관심사가 뭐예요?
요즘 관심사가
요즘 관심사가
뭐예요?
뭐예요?
Don't try to pronounce 뭐 too precisely. 뭐예요?
뭐예요? And that's A, not yay, even though it's
Yes.
written yay. Okay.
Can you
Let me
do
try
it
this
again?
again then. Yeah. 요즘 관심사가 뭐예요?
Yes. But 관심사. 관심사?
관심사?
Perfect. Can you repeat the sentence again?
요즘 관심사가 뭐예요?
Perfect. Thank you very much. You're a very good student. Thank you very much. Okay.
감사합니다.
What did you say?
감사합니다.
Perfect. That was thank you in Korean. Okay, last sentence is your voice is very charming. 목소리가 너무 좋아요. This can be translated in two ways. I like your singing voice, but it could also mean I like your voice now, which is you talking. So 목소리가 너무 좋아요.
목소리가 너무 좋아요.
Perfect. Can you put more emotion into the sentence? 목소리가 너무 좋아요.
목소리가 너무 좋아요.
Perfect. Okay, guys, if you want these phrases, I will leave a file below. Oh, it sounds mealtime. And I will come back with the more serious version, which is going to be a letter version of me sending a message to myself 10 years ago. So we'll see you later. And bye, Jeremy.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, guys. See you later.